This is stupid, bro.
And it ain't even well, it is Miles Turner, but it's really Giannis too. Like, bro, what the fuck, Giannis? Like, I'm thinking this nigga's supposed to really be nice, and he just isn't that person.
I gotta put this shit on vibrate. My phone going crazy right now. This shit just keep ringing, bro. Like, just keeps ringing. Put it on vibrate real quick.
Been in the game 17 minutes and only has 5 points.
Man, it be like that sometimes, bro. Niggas be going, AWOL on you and shit. You like wondering why is this nigga being garbage right now?
I'm done. These niggas.
Let me see, man. All right, I got the life support stream set up, so in case YouTube kicks us off, they might because they really don't like this Andrew Tate motherfucker, bro. They banned his ass from YouTube permanently.
Yeah, they banned him from YouTube. They banned him from TikTok. They banned him from Instagram, and
Man.
they just let him back on Twitter.
Well, Elon Musk let him back up there.
Yeah, yeah. They banned him from Twitter, then they let him join back in 2022.
Like, even in all the shit we been through, we ain't never get permanently banned. Like, this nigga got permanently banned. Like, and that is fucking tough, bro. That's tough. But, you know, it is what it is. Not to say I agree with it, because, you know, I ain't out here calling for people to get banned. But as we gonna get into in a few minutes, like, Andrew Tate be really, he was really doing some wild shit, bro. Like, he was doing some wild shit, saying some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, doing and saying some out there shit that at a point in time you gotta expect to be banned, or at the very least banned. Being banned is the least of his worries right now, though. He probably is happy with being banned as long as they would let his ass out of that Romanian gulag that he's sitting up in. Hold on a second. Yeah, cause all right, bro. What's your just get in general? What's your thoughts on this guy, man? Like your general thoughts after seeing him, cause you ain't really know much about this dude.
So, from what I've seen about Andrew Tate, he grew up in Gary, Indiana, one of the poorest places in America. To a family that didn't really have much money. His dad was a chess player. Yeah, from what I saw, he was pretty smart. He picked up chess pretty fast, and he advanced pretty
You gotta
fast.
take some of his fucking, uh, some of his words on his, what is it, adeptness at shit with a grain of salt, bro, because he was saying shit about his ability to play chess in particular that was literally a lie, bro. Like niggas called the fucking play. He said he was some chess champion when he was 5. He beat a 12-year-old. They called up the place, whatever agency handles all that. They said it's complete bullshit. Never happened. So some of the
No,
shit.
I saw that in one of the videos about him. They were saying that he was beating 10-year-olds and shit, but Moral of the story, then he went on the show Big Brother. He was a kickboxer, world champion or whatever. Made a name for himself and then started saying bullshit on the internet and really rose to fame. But I think he really has a following due to weak-minded people uh looking at his views as like great views about this toxic masculinity thing. So I
People probably
think
think he's some
he
type
has a
of
following. He
modern
has
day
a following of
philosopher.
yeah. I think he has a following of a lot of weak-minded people.
Yeah, bro. It's it's funny to me. I mean, like I said, I ain't here to hate on bro. Like I don't give a fuck about what he does, how much money he makes or doesn't make. That ain't none of my business. But just the sheer, how can you put it, audacity of some of the things that he was saying and thinking he wasn't gonna get clapped up in some way, shape, or form for him was crazy. Like, let's listen to a little bit of this. I mean, this is a famous. Look at these two fucking fangirls right here that he's sitting in front of.
Yeah,
Like,
and
look.
before you play that, that puts it. That's like literally exactly what I get a mind of when I see Andrew Tate. It's Fresh and Fit. Like he's like the poster boy for Fresh and Fit. He's like the Fresh and Fit president, if that's what you want to call it.
Like you think like hold on a second. Yeah, so back sorry about the dead air and shit. Back to what I was saying, like, cause it's how can we put it? It's like he is what these two niggas right here aspire to be and shit. Like that's
Yeah,
what it looked like. It looked like they just fanning out over cuz and they just so in awe of this nigga's presence that you can't even like get this nigga's dick out your mouth. I'm sorry, bro. That's all I can think of when I see this shit. Like, get the stop slobbering over this. But I mean, Fresh and Fit, I ain't the biggest fan of that. Like, not the biggest fan at all of Fresh and Fit. Like, they scream of me niggas who never saw pussy in their whole life until they had money. And more power to them. Like, more power
yeah.
to
I
them.
mean, I don't know too much about Fresh and Fit other than the clips we watched on the show. I don't watch Fresh and Fit, but it's just not something that I'm really into. So I mean, it's not my cup of tea.
I don't watch niggas either, but it's easy. I'm a not as much as I used to be, but I'm a semi world star hip hop surfer now. Like I used to be up that mug all the time, but I'm a semi active world star hip hop surfer, and you see the motherfuckers like they used to. I saw them on World Star. That's how I became aware of them. And you know it's what I call the thought casts. They shit got all big and out there not because of anything they were saying. Like let's be for real. It's not because of anything they were saying. In my opinion, I didn't see they shit start getting spread until they started lining the show with thoughts and shit. And then of course they got the DJ Academic stimulus package because they cool with him, so he go on the show and his audience is gonna go fuck with them also. So I mean, like I said the last time we talked about, I don't see anything wrong with them getting paid. I just think they shit is trash. Like if they getting money, they getting money, but they trash. But like Andrew Tate to me is what they want to be. Like listen to them agreeing to the stupid shit he about to say. Like especially this nigga. This nigga right here is a fucking former Homeland Security agent or something. And I'll give props are due. His Homeland, like when I saw him break down the like O Block Rico case, man, that shit was good. Like it sounded like he knew what he was talking about. He went through it. And like I watched the whole thing, but that's when he was actually making something that was worth the fuck to listen to. It's not.
You talking about the guy from Fresh and Fit?
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah.
He was like that was something that actually seemed worth my time to hear. Like him, because he knew what he was talking about. At least as far as I'm a layman. Like I ain't a cop or none of that bullshit. So. And I ain't a lawyer, so when he started breaking down the ins and outs of the case, sound like he was knowledgeable about it. And he brought his own personal like experience into it. Which is all the more funny that he would sit here and listen to this dude right here talk about basically being one step from holding women hostage. And sit up here and say facts and agree with all the shit, and then say his arrest was like I saw another video. I ain't got it pulled up right now, but in the what's the word I'm looking for? Just to paraphrase it, he said his arrest was like fraudulent and fake, and he should have never been locked up, even though he said shit like this.
7 years ago, whenever this was, it wasn't nearly as big, and I found this little webcam thing, and I was like, this might.
I mean, webcamming is not illegal. Let's be for real. Like the cam girl business is jumping. It's still jumping. It's done evolved into OnlyFans now, but it's out there. But pimping is illegal. Like.
Yeah.
So I text all my girlfriends. I think it's 5 of them. Text all 5. Said you're all coming here to live with me and work with me. None of them knew about each other. Bro,
listen, look at these motherfuckers.
The nigga said him and his brother have 4 girlfriends apiece.
I mean, and that's their prerogative. That's their prerogative. Like you can have multiple girlfriends if you want to. If they know about it, it's even better for you because you ain't got motherfucking bitches fighting and all that shit. But ain't nothing against the law about having girlfriends, 4 or 5 girlfriends. It might be morally reprehensible. You might, if you playing with some women that really ain't gonna go for that shit, you might get your throat cut if one of them find out about it. But he ain't go to jail for having 4 girlfriends. He went to jail for snatching women up off the street, according to what they arrested cuz for. And statements like he about to make in this little 3-minute clip is not gonna help his case.
He'll tell you. All 5 flew in, picked them all up. They're all sitting there. I sat them around the same table. Bro, I need to get paid.
Look at these niggas there, especially this black ass motherfucker right here, bro. This nigga right here is he ain't never seen ass until he had the ability to pay for it in his fucking life. I'm convinced.
I'm broke now. I'm retired from fighting. I have no money. I'm running out of money. So I put them all around the same table, and I was like, look, we're going to start a webcam business. You're going to stay. You're going to live in London. I'm going to look after you, and we're going to get rich. We're going to be a team. And they're all like, well, who's this bitch? I'm like, she's my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend. She's my girl. You're all my chicks. Oh. And you're going to stay here, and we're going to make some money. Big fight kicks off, blah, 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 blah. In the end, long story short, 3 left, 2 stayed. Those are my first 2 girls. And we started this little webcam business from my apartment. And it just grew and grew and grew. And it got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations. Damn. And I was doing $600,000 a month from webcam. So he had 75 women working for him for a location. He was doing $6,000 a month. He won't showing no ass on camera though. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what he was having the girls like sit up there on camera, and he was like having them with a fake keyboard, and he was typing to them and getting them niggas to goddamn
right. He was
do whatever.
He was controlling every aspect of this shit. He won't. At least he could have done if he wanted to not be culpable and or not sound like he was been human trafficking forever. Is at least go up there like I ain't into watching this type of bullshit. But he could have fucked one of them on camera or something. Say, yeah, I participate in the business too, so I'm entitled to some of the money. Like he could have done it. He won't do none of that.
In the UK, you
This is
started
in the
it,
UK.
right?
This is in the UK. So, but this leads into the story of why I moved to Romania. So
I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of this Andrew Tate nigga for real. I mean, he I can see why he's famous, but it's just not no shit I would watch. It's not anyone I would follow. I don't need a how to make money scheme. I can figure out how to make my own money, i.e. Prize Picks, which I'm currently losing in right now. Fuck Miles Turner, fuck Giannis, but you know that's a different story.
I'm telling you, we gonna have to do a sports betting rage stream, and it ain't even gonna be some fucking. It's gonna be organic rage where you pick LeBron or you pick fucking. What's the nigga? What's my man's? Or you pick fucking Jalen Hurts or somebody.
Before you even finish that, bro, This is totally besides the point. I have 2 picks right now. I have a 6-man and a 2-man, right? All golfers. All golfers. I don't know shit about golf, you know. I just, decided I'm gonna put some bets on golf. And I didn't even know the shit wasn't even today. The shit's tomorrow, so
Bruh, you are
see how that goes.
turning into a fucking degenerate quickly, my nigga. You betting on shit you don't even know about. You betting on golf, my nigga. Could you have named any of them niggas before you bet on them? Like,
no. But I did check the stats before I bet on them though. So
yeah, golf don't. The stats in golf don't mean shit.
Bruh, I look at their averages, how well they do, and
you
then
look at
I
how
go
well
from
they
there.
do on you gotta know the strengths and weaknesses of their game. And you gotta know
the
because
wind's blowing.
but I'm saying some golfers literally. Some golfers have hard ass times at certain courses. Not even this the fact you have to know the golfer. You need to know like if they was playing at Pebble Beach, that's like one of the hardest golf courses in the world or on the PGA Tour. You shouldn't bet on shit if they playing over there.
Nah, they playing at Honolulu, Hawaii.
I don't even know much about golf. I know golf is fucking unpredictable though. I know I done seen a lot of golf matches or whatever where somebody who I've never heard of is winning, bro. Like that's all I know about golf. Like I see golf shit all the time where some strange nigga is winning shit. Bro, what happened here? Oh my goodness.
Nah, but
I did put in some
golf bets, you know.
Yeah, bro. Let's keep listening to it.
I'm pimping. I think I'm the king of the world, right? I have all these women, da da da. But the problem,
what did he say?
My first 2 girls, the king of the
Pimpin',
world, right?
I think
have all
I'm
these
the
women
king of the
that moved to
world.
Romania.
Did I hear that
at the height of
correctly?
my webcam pimping, I think I'm the king of
On
the
the
world.
height of my webcam pimping. You might as
I
well
don't think
go.
you can just throw that out there like that.
You might as well run around calling yourself the fucking like niggas do. Running calling yourself the top shooter. Like it's not what that, but they do that these days, huh? Niggas do run around calling themselves the top shooter and then be surprised when they ass sitting up in there getting locked up, or when they sitting up in there getting RICO cases, or when niggas is telling on them and shit. Ask Queso, bruh. Like Queso killed a nigga allegedly. I don't know if he killed somebody or not. And then he posted an Instagram story that said, "Kill a nigga, then get your toes done, bruh." Oh my God. And his own daddy is sitting up there telling on him right now. But anyway.
World, right? I have all these women, da da da. But the problem is, my first 2 girls who worked for me because they loved me. I love this man. Right. I am with this man. We're a team. He's gonna take me from the ghetto streets to the hotel suites, right? So we're working together. Yeah. But then once you get bigger, you start hiring girls who don't love you. They're in it for the money. Mm-hmm. So I had a whole bunch of girls working for me who weren't really about it. And then I had one girl, and she got too drunk one day, and she threw up in my apartment. I told her to clean up. She refused to clean up, started being an idiot. So I took her stuff, threw out the window. Because it's like it's about that with women. You never hit a girl, right? Can't do that.
And that's
But
crazy, bro.
if
That's
we
the
learned that the
craziest
hard way
thing
last
I've
week.
seen
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the fresh and fit shit. Them niggas were really saying like $20, $50, $100, $150 just to have a comment on they shit. Like,
But they got
that's insane.
They got a fan base. Like that's one thing you
They
can't
do.
hate on. You can't hate on that.
That toxic masculinity
The
shit.
manosphere
I mean, I can't hate on it.
Can't hate on the fan base.
What's
They brew that shit.
What's the other? It's some more shit too that they high value man.
Bro, all that is fucking weird ass shit, bro. All that shit, like, you became high value after your podcast popped, bro. And until the podcast popped, all the shit was a grift, bro, because you wasn't before the podcast popped off. Let's be for real. Now you getting paid money, you getting money. They probably rich. I ain't hating on them for being like having a fan base and shit. Like I don't wish them broke. I don't wish they fan base to go away. Shit just lame to me. That shit is high value fucking corny, bro. Some cornball shit. Some fucking premium corn, my nigga. Sweet white corn. Shit they make kettle corn with, my nigga.
That sweet white corn.
Nigga, that $30 corn that they sell at the state fair, that's the type of corn these niggas is on. But, you know, like, I don't know, man. Like, you're sitting here looking at these niggas being awe of this fucking dude, bro. Like, it's like, hold on a second. It's weird to me. And it's like I said, him being a fan of him or not, I don't give a fuck. Like, I ain't gonna sit up there and tell nobody to stop supporting Andrew Tate if they like him like that. But I just don't see the appeal. I don't see the appeal in watching this bullshit. But this is I don't see the appeal in doing it, but I know the reason why people do it. They project. He is wish fulfillment for them. Let's listen to the rest of this. This is a bunch of shit that this is true. He did all of this. That the people who look up to him wish they could do.
Get him. But if all the other girls see me be disrespected, they're gonna lose respect for me.
Facts.
Right?
Yep.
Listen to this motherfucker saying facts, bro. You don't know nothing about what this man talking about, nigga. You don't know nothing about it, bro. The fucking dude on the left, Fresh, whatever, that's Fresh. The black, the dude on the right, I mean, the dark skinned dude. You don't know nothing about this, bro. Like, you couldn't be, nigga, let me talk my shit. But you couldn't be dead broke and pull off this type of shit. You couldn't. Maybe I'm just guessing, but my guess is you couldn't be dead broke and pull this type of shit off, bro. That's my guess. Let's be fucking for real.
She's like, I ain't cleaning that up. You get that. So I was like, look, I don't care. And she was my biggest earning girl. She made me on her own maybe $25,000 a month.
Oh, shit.
So I didn't want to fire her. And she knew I didn't want to fire her, which is more reason why I had to fire her ass. So I was like, all right, cool. You want to be a gangster? Right, you're a gangster. Got her shit. We're like high up. We're like high up, like here. It was just out the window. So throws out the window. Got her by her two arms and marched her out the door, locked the door. End of it. She starts texting me, you owe me my last month's wages, you owe me my money, give me my money. Did I text her back? I ain't paying you nothing. You threw up my blah, 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 blah. She went to the police.
Oh, shit.
And told the police I hit her when I didn't.
Whoa.
So it's 5 in the morning, and this is about 4 months later. 5 in the morning, 4 months later, I'm laying in bed. And I heard the door, boom, boom, boom,
This right here is where he really, in my opinion, gets into the realm of fucking up. Right here.
I don't know how I knew. I just knew it was police. The way they knocked that door, I was like, if you were going to rob me, you kick the door in, or this is just too obvious. And as soon as I heard that noise, I just paused for a second. I heard police, and I was like, man. I was like, but I didn't know what it was for, right? But there's a few things I can't say in the podcast. I've lived a varied life. Right, I've done some things when I had to pay the bills.
Right.
So I was a bit like, what's this gonna be? So I like flushed my phone down the toilet quickly.
Flush my phone down the toilet quickly.
Yeah, like this. I am a firm fucking believer, bro. I'm a firm believer. If you ever did some illegal shit, you never ever talk about it.
Yeah.
Never talk the fuck about it.
Especially not on a YouTube video that has how many views?
Well, I don't know how much the real shit got. This is just this got 52,000 views, but this is a clip channel.
So, yeah, so even that 52,000 views, right? Let's say the real video got 13 million, and you up here talking about
for Fresh and Fit, they probably in the realm. With Fresh and Fit paired with him, this original shit might have between 700,000 and 2 million, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Based on how they get based on how their views go. But go ahead.
I just don't think. I mean, I get what you're saying definitely with that one. Talking like flushing your phone down the toilet, nigga. If this was Young Thug, they would have went and pulled that shit up. Like, what was you flushing your phone down the toilet for?
And that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, it used to be that you could pass off shit like this and say, well, I was saying it for, like, I'm an internet personality. I was saying this shit for comedic value. Or I'm a rapper. This is entertainment. They ain't going for that shit no more.
Yeah, and that's what they was saying. That's what he was saying. He's saying that he was just playing a character this whole time. Go ahead, that nigga right there with the shirt and the sunglasses, that nigga's just the character. That's not the real Andrew Tate. So, I mean, but flushing your phone down the toilet and you ain't really doing nothing illegal sounds a little crazy to me.
I ain't catch the last part of what you said.
No, I was just saying that he's saying that the nigga, he's a character. He's just acting, all this bullshit that he's saying is just an act. But if it's all an act, why you flushing your phone down the toilet when the police knock at your door type shit?
I'm saying he could even, if he was trying to take that defense, he could even chalk that up as to being part of the act. They're saying that. And some of the stuff that he said, I do think was embellished or just him talking shit. Like when he talked about choking out a woman choking and beating up a woman during sex or something. I don't know necessarily if he did any of that shit, but let's be for real. Like they clamped him up for a reason. Like, and he people like him and this other nigga, like what's that other dude named Sneeko? You heard of Sneeko?
Was that the nigga with the green beard?
I don't know about no green beard person.
I don't know. I don't know his name, but it was this nigga on Fresh and Fit, and he had like a colored beard. He was like Sneeko, one of them high value niggas.
No. Sneeko is this nigga right here. This is Sneeko. If you ever seen this dude, that's him.
No, I ain't never seen him.
All right, so he another one of these manosphere people, red pill and all that. He.
So what's red pill? Cause I heard that too, and I didn't know what the fuck that was.
So it's a fucking metaphor for the Matrix, right? So in the Matrix, when Neo first met
red pill or blue pill,
yeah, the blue pill mean you stay in the Matrix in the movie. The red pill mean you get brought to reality. That's what it is. So they call motherfuckers who don't behave like them blue pilled. Basically, blue pilled is supposed to be another word for a beta male and all this bullshit. When these punk ass motherfuckers, especially this one, seem like beta males from the jump. Like, come on, bro, you ain't nothing. Right? If this wasn't attributed to these two dudes, this right here, this brand right here is stronger than anything, in my opinion, and I'm just guessing, is a stronger draw than anything these dudes could do. If they ain't have this, they'd be, these niggas probably be fucking incels, bro. Like, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just guessing a little bit too hard, but they claim to be red pill. They ain't part of the Matrix. They in the real world. They see reality for what it is, and it's just another, like, it's just a word for. It's just fancy speak for. I think that as fancy speak for being an armchair fucking philosopher, because really they start spouting a bunch of shit that's useless and useful to nobody except for the people who donate their money, and that they mislead and that they make think are gonna be that they make think that they can get to that level by following the behaviors that they follow, when they don't tell you that the reason that they can act like this, like, you will look at them and you will see a certain type of fucking bitch hanging off their arm. You got like 4 or 5 different archetypes of thoughts that gravitate towards these niggas that's like this, and it's a reason, because what they attract. They ain't attracting somebody that give a fuck about them. If you move any one of these bank accounts or any one of these notorieties that these people have onto anybody and offer them, the fucking thoughts is gonna gravitate to wherever that is, because that's what they chasing. They don't care about you. They don't tell their audience that shit, bruh. They don't. They tell the audience you behave a certain type of way, you be authoritative, you do all this bullshit, and you gon' no. And really, all of them is just really wannabe versions of Kevin Samuels, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Kevin Samuels is kind of like the OG. Well, was like the OG of this shit.
Yeah, like, but I'm saying, like, it's selling false hope. They don't speak to the other side of it, that the only reason why any of this bullshit I'm saying happens is because I have money. Like, I got money. Like, when you got money, you can get thoughts, bruh. They want the money. Like, you will see them. They don't care about you. They care about what you can do for them. You see it in the music industry all the time. You see some girl, and not to say all of them who do this are like this, but the ones, the ones I'm talking about. I ain't talking about like say like LeBron James' wife, right? LeBron James' wife been with LeBron since he was like 17, bro. They been together all that time. She got all of her businesses. She got her own income now. And she still taking care of her family shit, at least as far as we know. But flip to the other side, you see these rappers, they pull some chick, they have they girl who they was with in the hood, and as soon as they fucking get on, they go pull some chick off Instagram. That chick used them to get their Instagram popping. They set up their little clothing line or their little lip gloss line and all that bullshit, and they be left that nigga. As soon as they don't need his notoriety no more, they're gone. When they get their own career, they the fuck out. Look at Black China, bro. Amber Rose, nigga. Like, could we? And these is the fucking grandma thoughts that we talking about, but they birthed a lot of that shit.
Nigga say grandma thoughts. Nah, that makes sense though. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that. That's what they all say. You know what I'm saying? Now, Andrew Tate, at least from these stories, is saying how he brought it out the mud. But, nigga, you brought it out the mud because, basically, in my opinion, you found you some women that was easy to manipulate. And they everywhere. People that are easy to manipulate are everywhere, not just women. If you can manipulate somebody into doing your bidding, you can find somebody that really don't got any self-worth. And you can manipulate them into doing whatever the fuck you want them to do. Mm-hmm. Then you can get all type of gains out of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course you can get a whole lot of money from doing what you was doing if you got you some easy to control people, and by all means he did, because he had easy to control people because they was fucking giving him all the money.
Yeah, he said he was like giving them 20% and he was taking 80 or some shit like that.
And then, but in other clips, he say he's taking all of it.
Yeah.
So like they giving him all the money, and women, let's be for real, whether you like it or not, women that recognize they don't need punk ass motherfuckers like him, they go start theyself on OnlyFans and they keep all the cake, which is what you should do. Because these people can do nothing without you. Nobody is subscribing to the webcam business because this fucker was running it, bruh. They subscribed to the webcam business because of the women that was up there. You didn't need this nigga. He just made you think you needed him. Like that's how it is. Like, and I'm just talking and how. The Hustlers University and all that, more power to them. If people want to go and pay the money and they think it's worth paying to get like his advice on how you can go flip money and make money, that's a whole different story. I ain't saying nothing about that. I'm talking about the so-called pimping. Like, because motherfuckers might go join that Hustlers University shit and make something out of it. I wouldn't do it, but I don't need nobody telling me how to get money. I'm doing just fucking fine. Like every time I wake up, I got new money making opportunities. And it ain't millions. I ain't gonna say it is, but it's enough to live off of. You know what I'm saying? Like, but niggas ain't making millions off Hustlers University except Andrew Tate. He's making millions off of it. That's it. But the people who paying for that shit ain't making millions off of it. But if you can pay them, if you flip $50 a month into $6,000-7,000 a month because of some advice you got off Hustlers University, that's a net positive for you. That's a win. So I ain't gonna hate on, but that's his business. Like, no, you ain't doing nothing illegal there. That ain't why you the fuck locked up. The other shit you talking about is why you in the clink right now, and them Romanian police decided they not letting your ass out. Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got a hella noise in my fucking background of my house. It's like that every time. If I'm at my other house, then not as much noise. No noise at my other house. But I'm here at my other house right now where there's a lot of noise.
Nah, but that nigga Andrew Tate, that's some real I can't think for myself style shit. I need somebody else to do it.
Well, the one genius thing I can say that he did was that he mastered the art of going viral. One of the things, one of the arts of going viral, and you see it, like, have you ever seen one of those videos where somebody was trying to do a challenge and they fucked it up so bad that they did some embarrassing shit, but it still got posted on the internet? And you be like, damn, like, why would you post this shit on the internet knowing how stupid you look? It's because they wanted to go viral and they don't give a fuck how they do it. That's why niggas put cigarettes and blunts to their 2-year-old child's mouth and then put it on the internet.
Nah, I done seen shit like that too. Bro, I seen a video of this one parent letting they like putting some weed to their kid's mouth and having them smoke it like a baby, like a toddler. Like 1-2 years old type
I saw
shit.
it the other day. And you saw the rapper who put surveillance footage of him shooting a person in his music video, like that type of shit. Like,
I haven't seen that. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane.
That's the art of going viral. The art of going viral is that you have to have no fucks given about what you do or say, and all you care about is it getting clicks. And Andrew
Yeah.
Tate is a master at that because he'll say any wild shit.
And I was just talking about that earlier. Like, it's to the point now where it's like people will literally do anything to go viral, and that's just ridiculous. Like, people will do anything under the sun to go viral. Like, things that would just straight up be immoral, you'll do it just for some likes and for some shine for a little bit.
Well, yeah,
That's insane.
that's how it go though. That's how you get your shit off in this day and age, because you have to stand out from the rest. You have to. I mean, look at this nigga, man. The biggest streamer on YouTube, I Show Speed.
Yeah,
he got
Speed.
famous for blowing up fireworks in his house, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
he could have burnt the whole.
AMP did that shit too though.
I don't know who AMP is.
AMP, Duke Dennis, Casanet, and all them niggas.
I know who Casanat is. I don't know AMP. I know Casanat, I Show Speed, and what's Gideon. I think that's the ones that I can call out offhand. But I don't know about what Casanat did to get famous. Like, I don't know if he did any ridiculous stuff like that or if his shit just bubbled organically.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that I Show Speed was doing shit like blowing up fireworks in his house. And that's how he got...
Calling the police and just screaming on the phone and shit.
Mm-hmm. So that's how you have to have that mindset. And Andrew Tate did. He did that to the point where everything he did goes viral. I had never even heard of bruh until he hit my the first time I heard of him was, "What color is your Bugatti?" That's my first. That's the first time I heard of him, because he got the shit brown Bugatti Chiron, and I guess somebody was clowning on the color of it, and he had the ultimate clapback. What color is yours? Because nigga, you ain't got one, and it ain't nothing you can say about that. Like, he got a $5 million car. He got money, but how did you get the money, my boy? Like, and if they, like, why? My question is, if you innocent, why the hell would the Romanian government, who you claim to have wrapped around your finger because you got ties to the Romanian mafia? This is stuff that him and his fucking brother said. Both of them are in jail. Like, this is stuff that they said. If you got ties to these folks, and you got and you running shit over there, why are you in prison for human trafficking? Bro, you saw what type of fucking response that the arrest of El Chapo's son had? Nigga, the fact that they stopped trying to prosecute this dude because 29 people got murdered after he got arrested, bro. They said, we can't do it anymore. That's somebody who got power. Where they at? Bro, it looked like the cartel people was the army, and the police was the nigga that was the people that were on the run from the cartel when they tried to arrest El Chapo's son, bro. They was out there.
They couldn't fuck with El Chapo's son.
Bro, a civil war broke out when they arrested that dude.
They had to damn near chalk that up as a loss.
Bro, they did chalk it up as a loss. They stopped the operation. They stopped it because 29 people died, bro. They was just out there shooting at airplanes and everything. Like, yeah, airplanes couldn't even take off, bro.
Fucking with real military grade weapons at that.
Exactly, and those same things did not happen when Andrew and Tristan Tate? Is it Tristan?
Yeah, true.
When they got locked up, no fucking body came to get them out, bro. Like the Romanian mafia didn't pop up Talking about you gonna let them go right now, or else it's trouble. That didn't happen because they still in there. Bro, El Chapo's son got arrested with a smile on his face. You saw that video?
Because he knew exactly what was about to happen.
Bro, he got arrested grinning, bro. It's like, cuz was like, all right, y'all got me right now, but I'll be out soon. That's exactly the express. Like he didn't even have to say those words. That shit was written on his face. Y'all got me right now, but I'll be out soon. His whole expression said just that. Like, so, I'm just wondering, like, the Romanian equivalent of the FBI or whoever locked bro up said he was sex trafficking. So they tried to abduct 2 girls, or they did abduct 2 girls, and that's why they got clapped up. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So you then go back and look at all the stupid shit he done said on the internet, and you know they're gonna use it. That whole stuff that you said as entertainment can't be used against you. That shit's over. And you know why it's over? People say, well, why come they don't take it and lock up Denzel for being in Training Day? Because that ain't how it is. Because people who rap and people who sit around and tell stories like this is trying to portray this shit as their real life. Like the next day after Denzel is on Training Day, the nigga's a preacher in a movie and shit. Like he's not trying to pretend like he's Alonzo or whatever the fuck his name was in that movie. It's an acting job. Like, so, excuse me. This, I don't know, bro. His goose might be fucking cooked, if you ask me. And I'm no legal expert, but he might be done for. And bro, I shudder to think, bro, they had Brittany Griner over there making tires and shit in Russia. Like, she was a literal slave, my nigga. Like, I shudder to think what a Romanian prison would be like, bro.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. But I don't know. If he got those connects, let's see what them shit's gonna do for him.
They ain't done nothing, bro. He ain't got no connects. If you do have the connects, if you do have them, your ass is batshit crazy to sit up there and say you connected to the mafia of anywhere. The mafia is supposed to be a top secret. And even if, like, most of the time, like, when you see the people talking about the Italian mafia over here, it's people who ain't in this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's people who was out of that. You don't, if you got active mob ties, you don't talk about that. It's not a fucking street gang where you walking around wearing flags and shit. Flaunting the fact.
This nigga's really dying.
You never know what type of, bro. I don't know. Like, I'm not speaking on it like I know what the Romanian mafia would be up to, bro. But this might make your whole social security number disappear, nigga.
No cap.
You look up. We look up one day, and all record that you was ever existed be wiped out. You don't talk about being involved with that. That's not how these things go. The way I was told by people who do whatever they do, however they do it, you don't talk about being involved with any of it, bro. Like, nothing. Like you don't speak about nothing. Like, bro, if somebody come up and ask you if you affiliated with so and so gang, nigga, you tell them you a janitor and you go to church 8 days a week. That's what you tell them. I don't even know when it became cool to just broadcast your crimes. I don't know. But you know, it became cool to broadcast the crimes when
became it became cool when the internet started being a thing, and TikTok and Instagram started, and it looked cool. Cause that's really what it is. It just looks cool to be in a gang, and it looks cool to be like
A pimp.
drug dealer and gang, yeah, and a pimp and all that. It looks cool.
Right, exactly like that. I was about to say that when clout became the most addictive drug in the world, that's when it became cool.
Right.
And like you have motherfuckers who will do stuff for clout, bruh. That they want. You got people who will sit up there and watch their own mama get ran over by a car for clout.
And record it. And record it. That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and like bro, you can tell. Like, look at this. You see the freeze frame we got. Like, not ignore these two dudes. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. Look at Tate.
Mm-hmm.
You see the screenshot we got right? Not the screenshot, but the where we got the screen frozen at. But he clouded out right now so heavy. And this nigga is high on life right now. He got so much clout. You can look at his face and tell like he think he untouchable because the clout his clout level was on 1 million. His clout like he think he think ain't nothing gonna ever happen.
Shit, the nigga had videos with how many fucking how many views? Millions of views. Nigga is like the most searched named. He's more fucking popular than Romania.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like everything he touched had millions of views. Everything he touched had millions of views. But this is the thing. Excuse me. This is the thing.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I've won $30 so far.
Andrew Tate would laugh at that sum of money.
No cap, he would laugh at it. But
$30. That's all you've won. You've done nothing with your life. $30. I make $600,000 a month pimping 75 bitches on webcams. You made $30 betting on fucking sweaty basketball men. $30.
Nah, that's funny.
Yeah, man, like, but yeah, the thing about it is when you clout be blinded niggas, because when you
clout do be blinded niggas.
When you get out there and start forgetting that when you put something on the internet, that shit is forever.
Yeah.
And you paint this image of yourself or whatever. Bro, we done seen him sit up there and say he got so many passports that he can jump from country to country to country. You want to block him from traveling with this one? I got this one. I got an American, a Nigerian, a Romanian. Bro, that's another reason they ain't gonna let you out, bro, because they think they done heard you say that. They done vetted that's true.
And you're a flight risk.
Exactly. That they gonna think that the first thing you gonna do is hop the country. Go ahead on carry for a minute. I gotta answer the phone.
Nah, but I just he found opportunity to make money, and now it's kind of it's backfiring from talking too much, and like we said, the clout got a hold of him, but I'm not sure if he's gonna get out though, especially with these charges of like human trafficking and shit. So, I mean, we can only see from here. We can only see. He said he thinks people follow him because he has a good sense of the English language.
Keep on for a second. I'll be right back in a minute.
No. I don't know. I don't really got too much more to say about this nigga. Other than I don't know if this nigga's getting out, him or his brother. And if but if he does get out, he's probably still gonna continue to be rich. Nothing's gonna change on that end. That nigga
I think
still
they
gonna be
froze some of
rich.
that. I think they froze some of his money. They seized some of his. They seized this Bugatti.
I'm saying if he gets out though, he's still gonna be rich. Like, I don't think he really gonna not have no money for real. Cause somebody fresh and fit gonna put him back. Well, unless they hit him with that Kanye effect and everything he touches, they just stop fucking with him altogether. That's the only thing that I can see. But even then, he didn't go out there and just start saying wild. Well, I ain't gonna say he ain't go out there and start saying wild shit, because he definitely went out there and started saying wild shit. So, Andrew Tate. But 9 times out of 10, he probably about to go down that Romanian jail, because I know that Romanian jail is different. That shit's probably extra different.
Oh yeah, bro. You already know. Like, it's not, bro. I done seen certain shit on these like locked up documentaries that make the worst American prisons look like fucking spas, my nigga. Look like field trips. Look like resorts. I don't know what it looked like over there, but. And of course, I ain't wishing jail on him, but I mean, if he did what they saying he did, he's gonna get it. There's no escaping it. But he's saying that it was just some misunderstanding. They sent their agents, so unquote, and not like government agents, like Matrix agents, like Agent Smith, at him because he had to. Because he got what's the word I'm looking for? Because he is because he's that nigga and all of that, because they want to silence him because he speak the truth. It's all of that dumb shit that they do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I did see when like he was going to jail, they had all these people up there looking at his hand signs and shit. Like, what does this hand sign mean? When he was like getting picked up by the police.
Oh, it ain't no telling, bro.
But I don't know, man. We gonna see what's gonna happen. I mean, if he does get out, he probably gonna be back to the same old shit, putting out videos. But that what I was saying though, I don't know how they gonna do, because they might hit him with that damn Kanye treatment.
Yeah, bro, or like a full-fledged cancellation.
Yeah, and then he really gonna be looking sick.
Yeah, bro, but he done already been through it. He ain't Kanye. He ain't saying the stupid shit Kanye was saying, bro. But
that's another thing. He also ain't, but he did say some wild shit, but it's not necessarily Kanye wild, right?
Right. Yeah, like Kanye was saying some out there shit, but right now we're gonna hit a part 2 to this. We right at an hour for right now. We're gonna hit a part 2 whenever we see how much more shit he gets into. I'm about to have to sign off for the night.
Yeah, bro, we definitely gonna see.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm about to have to sign off for the night. But anyway, go to adamandeve.com. Valentine's Day is on the way. Go take advantage of all of those savings. 50% off almost everything in the store. Get your fucking free shipping. Do all of that. Valentine's Day is coming. What are you waiting for? You should be coming too on Valentine's Day. adamandeve.com. promo code RRPOD. And I think we're gonna call it for the night.